Okay, that's it. I'm deciding this one is this one. And that's for me.
You need to take 2 of 4/5, right? And it's not very deep. You can see the bottom of it.
Let's switch these words around. How would you read that phrase now?
Imagine a school where children can progress at their own pace, regardless of their ability, where each child is provided the opportunity to make decisions about what she wants to know and when to move on to another subject. Imagine a school that teaches every subject with hands-on materials, allowing children to absorb information using all their senses. Imagine a school that is a true community of learners, where children actually teach and learn from each other, as well as the adult, and assume their share of responsibility for maintaining the classroom environment. In the next few minutes, we will visit 6 Montessori elementary schools that offer children all of these opportunities. Come into these classrooms and observe how these schools engage the minds of children, regardless of background or ability. As we watch these children work, we will introduce you to some of the basic elements of elementary Montessori schools, including hands-on materials, multi-age learning communities, cooperative learning, self-paced, self-initiated learning, uninterrupted work time, and respect and appreciation of other cultures and classmates. All Montessori classrooms are based on a hands-on approach to learning. The materials that teach math, science, geography, language arts, geometry, and other subjects are carefully designed to appeal to the child's imagination. Rich colors and pleasing textures, thoughtfully assembled, invite each child to take the materials from the shelf. As the child becomes comfortable with the basics of math, the materials become increasingly abstract and complex, helping the learner to understand first the patterns of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and then building to the complexities of squaring and square root, cubing and cube root.
6 squared times 1, and another 6 squared times 1. So that's...
These 12-year-olds are tackling a math problem that calls for the addition of the components of a cube. At this level, the materials provide a method for the students to check their own work, as well as a way to visualize the problem in 3 dimensions.
So 6 cubed is 216.
Montessori introduces children to geometry beginning in the early childhood years. The repetition encourages children to assume responsibility for their own learning, creating a greater self-confidence as they recognize and correct their own errors.
And Maria Montessori really emphasized the teacher not dictating what the child learns, but that the child can find out for themselves more as they guide their learning.
Learning math through the stamp game or the beads, and language through the big black triangle for nouns, for parts of speech. Those all give very tangible representations of what may be not a concrete thing.
What are the 3 articles that we use?
A and the.
The parts of speech are represented by symbols in elementary Montessori. Each symbol was chosen to provide cues to the function of each word.
We're going to learn a new grammar symbol today, and in order to do that, I'm going to show you this. What do I have here in my hand? A ball.
The notion of the verb is introduced with a red ball, full of action and motion.
And I think that is really great when you're so young to have that when, you know, young people are so visual and very hands-on.
What are you?